At last, the promise has been made. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back. At last, the promise has been made.
And we are back. Hey, we're back with Final Fantasy VII, the original one. Last time, we did a lot of side stuff primarily, and then we did some what seemed to be optional scenes and optional boss fight surrounding a town named Gungaga, where we learned about another first soldier named Zack, who Eris seemed to be at one point in time dating, and seemed to be in love with at one point in time, who sounded, like, oddly super familiar. It sounded just like a very similar story to Cloud, but I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Nothing to read into that there. This time, however, we are finally getting back on track with the main story for probably 10 minutes, and then we're immediately going to Fort Condor to do another Condor fight. Ugh. The Fort Condor, this is why I ignored the Fort Condor side quest. The moment they said, yeah, periodically you should come back, and I'm like, Shinra's gonna keep attacking us, I immediately, the first time playing, was like, well, I'm never gonna see you guys again till the very end of the game. To be fair, you do get the primary thing that you get there, which is a summon materia. You can still get that regardless of how many times you visit. So keep that in mind. Yeah. That being said, hey, if you've enjoyed this or anything else, if you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Episodes, just episodes of this right now. This is the only series happening currently. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have done, or will be doing in the future. Me and my friend are making a game. We've actually already made a game called A Small Game for a game jam, for Donkey's Big Mode game jam, which is currently streaming some of the games as we speak the past couple days. Any and all support towards our game making endeavors would be great. You can check out the game yourself. It's called Hell Factory Cross. Maybe tune into Donkey's stream and see if he plays it. He has a lot of games to get through, so I doubt that that's gonna come up. But yeah, give it a look, check it out, be kind, let us know what you think of the game. It's free. Be kind about it. It took us 2.5 weeks, or we only had 2.5 weeks to make it, so, tight schedules and all that. But also, we're actually making another full-fledged game. If any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting these videos, my friends' streams, and most of all the Patreon. And yeah, with that, let's get going. We had to park the buggy a ways away, because if you drive it too close, apparently it breaks down. And if it breaks down, then we don't get to do what we won't be able to get back and backtrack to the previous areas. So, oopsies. Another thing too, I was going to, before heading in, have some more relevant people tag along. Do I have boys? Maybe I have the boys. Yuffie hasn't been doing anything. Apparently we get a scene with Barrett to be able to talk to Barrett when we walk in. So I think I might just have Red and Barrett out. That seems like a good combination of dudes. Hold on. And then while backtracking, we can get their level ups and stuff too. Apparently, the little scene and responses you can give Barrett in this next coming up like cutscene. Apparently, you can just repeatedly talk to him, and every time you do, it gives you the same amount of affection points. I'm not trying to get a date with Barrett. Don't get me wrong, he's a handsome guy, but I'm not personally trying to get a date with Barrett, so I'm not too worried about that. So we can handle that when we get to it. I'll do that, and then what else? Tifa, what do you got? Definitely take those, Tifa. Sorry, no offense. I'll take that too. And we'll just do that for now. I'm probably gonna try not to have like full materia resets from now on, just like the really important stuff. Here, Red, you can have, oh, plus we have so many things now. Arrange. Oh, you know what? So we have Death Blow, but Cloud couldn't land it even a single time because of how much lower his attack stat was. Everybody's only got 100 on their attack percent. Yeah, seems like it. Wonder what that's all about. Oh, I mean, well, okay. Red can have the diamond pin. No, it's okay. All right, so we got enemy skill. I'll give you steel. Up here in your double materia slot, you should have. We make Red a healer? Or do we make Barrett a healer? I'll give Red the stuff. Revive, restore, Earth. Barrett, I'll give you all time. You can give us haste. That seems kind of nice. Now, you know what? As much as I want to build up restore, having all restore is kind of too good. Thinking of thematic things. Yeah, you know what? You can have the old man. Cloud, you can have Chogomog. Not that it's great, just because it's kind of funny. And then Barrett, you can have Titan. And then Barrett, it does give you +1 luck too, which is interesting. I wonder if Death Blow is going to be in the new games. I mean, how would that translate? Maybe they'll just make it like harder to land the attack, like not in an accuracy way, just in a like you can swing and miss a lot easier, perhaps. Sure, looks good to me. I freaking love the theme, Cosmo Canyon as well. I am home. It is I, Nanaki. Hey, Nanaki, you're safe. Come on and say hello to Bugenhagen. Nanaki. Finally made it. So this is Cosmo Canyon. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this land? Nope. Let me explain. People from all over the world gather here to seek the study of a planet life. Whoa. I always wanted to come here. Oh, really? Oh, Barrett actually knows about it? That's cool. I'm sorry, it's full now, so I can't let you enter. Ugh. What was that pose? They helped me when I was on the road. Please let them in. Oh, is that so? You helped our Nanaki. Please, come in. Who is Nanaki? Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. Yeah, we probably could have asked Cloud. Oh, crud. Red made off with all of our materia. Fine, Yuffie. You're coming in. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Make yourselves at home. Well, Yuffie, I guess this is who you are now. Yuffie, do you have a high attack stat? Well, 103. It is higher. So you know what? You can have Death Blow. I remember I had Death Blow on Yuffie for like most of the game, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So now we can look around. Yay, Nanaki! Nanaki's back. It's all thanks to this flame. This is the... Oh, this fire is called the Cosmo Candle. Candle? What? Oh my gosh, what kind of mispronunciation was that? Cosmo Candle is burned for generations. It is a holy flame that protects this canyon. I've heard it only went out once, long ago. The elders said something horrifying occurred, but I really don't know much else about it. That sounds... not good. Okay, so it says to explore the inn first. Where is the inn? Let's see. Right, there's like a lot of... Okay. Is this it? Is that all this is? Okay, sure. Ignoring that. What do we got? Oh, looking for anything in particular. Oh, this is the item shop. Oh, we have no maiden's kisses. Okay, we'll ignore this for now. We can actually buy ethos here, which is pretty big. Whoops. Oh, nothing else to do. Okay. This is Cosmo Canyon, quite a mysterious place. It's interesting that this is a place. I thought this. I must have misremembered. I thought this was just like a singular group of people, but the fact that it's actually like people from like all walks of life coming together here, it's actually really interesting. Quite a mysterious place. Have you come to seek the study of planet life? No, I hadn't. Oh, really? There wasn't really much else to see here. Okay, if I said yes. Yeah? I heard there's an awesome observatory here. I'd like to see if they have a chance. You know, I'm gonna get better at speaking one day. It may not be anytime soon. Bouge? Is that so? You brought Nanaki back here. Yeah, thanks. Oh, okay. Come to Cosmo Candle. A drink now and then is good for you. It'll relax you a bit. If you know when to stop. I don't. I will drink until I am ill. You cannot stop me. What is this room? An interesting little set piece. Okay, ignoring that. Welcome to Shildra Inn. It'll be 100 gil a night. Would you like to stay? No thanks yet. Apparently there are some things to do here. So apparently there's 2 of the turtle flyers here and then an elixir. Turtle Paradise. Our cocktails are good, but our wine is the best. Please stop in the Turtle's Paradise. Someday we will make it to Turtle's Paradise. Maybe. And then, yeah, examining this spot here gets you an elixir, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so then back outside, it says ignore the item shop. We already walked in, but whatever. Follow the steps on the left like the Naki did. Gotcha, boss. Red 13. Here is where I was. I mean, this is my hometown. My tribe will protect us of those who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. I'm the last of my race. Cowardly father? Yes. My father was a wastrel. And so the mission I inherited from my ancestors is to protect this place. My journey ends here. Hey, Nanaki, you're home. Coming, Grandpa. Good timing. Let's take a breather. I got stuff I want to find out, too. Oh, they both ran in here. Hey, slow down, gang. Oh, anything to... People of this canyon hate to compete, so almost everything here are replicas. That's alright. Some of them you can really use. Oh. Growth normal. Ooh, 2? Oh, wow. 2 chain slots, that's pretty good. What? Why could Kate Sith have the best freaking like attack out of anybody? How come? Could you explain that to me? Right, so they're all double. These are all like double linked ones, I see. And then we got the silver omelets too, which are pretty good. That's a lot of money though. I got no freaking money. Pain. But man, but the weapons we're using right now are double growth. Dang, some people could really use a boost though. Tifa could use a boost. A lot of other people could be like fine though. Yuffie could probably use a boost, I suppose. I don't know, we'll consider. And there's another Total Paradise newsletter number 4. Now hiring. Looking for someone who can stand long hours of boredom. Hey, my kind of job. For details, contact the Turtles Paradise. That's funny. Okay, before I make any big decisions, let's save this. Let's see. Next to the weapon shop, and feel free to upgrade your main party's equipment. Make your way up to the next floor and look for the materia shop. It sells HP and MP+. These can dramatically increase your HP and MP, so they're definitely worth buying. Okay, well, let's see here. Man, if I could sell an all materia for 1.4 million gil, imagine. I don't have any of the all materia even close to fully upgraded though. I could have done that. I could have gone to that alley. I mean, I could still go to the alleyway in Junon Harbor and do that, I suppose. But should I? Would I? No. Here's what we'll do. Sure. What to upgrade, what to upgrade. Okay, let's definitely get Tifa an upgrade. That's a pretty sizely upgrade for Barrett. Aeris, I'm not too worried about you, Aeris. We just stole you a new one anyways. These are really the things where I'm like, hey, more people could use these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 4, I can't afford 5. I could probably sell 1 more ether and then maybe afford 5. Alright, well, let's bite the bullet. Oh, the pain. We'll sell 1 more ether. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this other stuff. Okay. When we get more people, we can worry about that. Might be selling some more ethers here in a second anyways. Because there's materia that we don't have that I would like to have. I mean, or we could go try to find cactuars, but that seems a little less likely. Where's the materia shop? It says, look around the materia shop. Where be, oh. Too high up. Seal this door, how do you do that? With super glue? I'm so busy, I need more help. Mumble, complain. Oh, come on, it's a, don't roast the poor lady like that. I think it's a worthwhile complaint. Oh man, this place looks like a real drag, and the materia sucks too. Good heavens, Yuffie. forgot your change? You're here to shop? That's right. Oh, is that so? You're here to shop? Oh, sorry. We hardly ever get any customers, but I do have confidence in our materia. Well, Yuffie doesn't. 8,000 each. How am I supposed to have so much money right now? I mean, this wouldn't even do it. This wouldn't even cut it. I mean, I could sell a bunch of this nonsense that I'm not gonna use. It's true. Let me see here. If I changed this to type. I mean, I would have a lot of things to sell. The question, of course, being, because I don't need these things for anything, right? I'm not sitting here like, yeah, I need 99 of every item or weapon in the game, right? People are always like, I never sell this stuff, but I'm sitting here like, well, why? I mean, obviously, if it's a weapon that's double growth, I could see why you would maybe want to hang on to it. But otherwise, like, I don't know. Like, if I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell freaking Hard Edge because I'm not gonna be using that regardless of anything anymore, right? This sells for... This sells for as much as an ether. This one's a little tough. Oh, I got a bunch of tissues. How much are the tissues? One? Okay, well, screw you too, game. How about that? I don't know. I would need to sell so much stuff to get any money, you know? Could I even afford one of those things? 'Tis the question. I'll hold off, because I'm going to have to go out into the world anyways. So I'll probably get some money between leaving and coming back. So I can worry about this then. Okay, I think it says we take the ladder. Oh yeah, so Bugenhagen lives. Cloud, this is my grandfather Bugen. He is incredible. He knows everything. Oh, I hear that you looked after Nanaki. Nanaki is still a child, you see. Please stop, grandfather. I'm 48. Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years would only be equivalent to, say, that of a 15 or 16-year-old human. Oh, a 16-year-old inhuman, reckoning. 15 or 16? He's quiet and very deep. You thought he was an adult. Yeah, grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up and be able to protect you in the village. Oh, no, Nanaki. You can't stand on your own yet. To do that would destroy you in the long run. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Midgar. You've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for the planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. Jeez. Bugenhagen going absolutely hard. That's such a raw line. When the planet dies. It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off. How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet. What's that? The sounds of the stars in the heaven. While this goes on, planets are born and die. What was that? That was a scream from the planet. It's haunting, genuinely terrifying. That's the thing too. Final Fantasy VII, I feel like more so from what I remember from the other like Final Fantasy games, has like some borderline cosmic horror in it. The stuff with Genova and the ancients and like the way their magic is and the way it's depicted and stuff like that sometimes, and this kind of stuff. Ugh, it kind of gets under the skin a little bit. Then you hear it, as if to say, I hurt, I suffer. They've come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus? Oh, save the planet! But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show them. Several odd-looking people are here. The whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. He brought friends too. I'll go get them. Cloud, please call one of them. Only 3 people can fit in Grandfather's machine. Only 3 people, so I'm assuming Nanaki will have. Well, no, Nanaki probably has already seen it before, so he'd probably offer to sit out. There's one thing I want to check and see if we can see before. Go back down to the weapon shop, because Barrett's supposed to be somewhere around here. Here he is. What? Oh, and then we can choose who comes with us, huh? Oh, we just have to. It was like won't let me bow out. Stuff involving the planet. I mean, I feel like Barrett should get to come to see because he's been excited to come here, and then Aerith should get to come to see because it pertains pretty closely to her. I know it's around here. Let's see here. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go back to Fort Condor soon. Let's see, it says, there's a planet. After seeing Bugenhagen's thing, form a party, follow Bugenhagen to the hall with a large steel door. Now's the time to do the 5th battle at Condor. You can travel back the eastern continent if you didn't let the buggy break down. Otherwise, this battle can never be fought. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's brutal. That like if you don't randomly in your mind know to go back in between the story stuff happening in Cosmo Canyon, if you don't just magically know to do that, then you can never do the fight again. Like that's just crazy to me. I don't know. Or if you drove the buggy too close, like why wouldn't you drive the buggy close enough for it to then break down? Oh wait, no, we need to go back up. Okay, these 2 people feel like the ones that should be taking in this information. So, we'll see. Get in the cloud. I can't see what's going on with this perspective. Here, over here. The door's unlocked. Come in. This door? Oh. Looks like you have them all together. Let's begin. I'll stand there. So pretty. Just like the real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Hey, a shooting star! Wow, how wonderful. Yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes, returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts and their souls? The soul too returns to the planet. Not only those of humans, but everything on this planet, in fact all living things in the universe, are the same. Spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. Life stream. In other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. A new life. Children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I've digressed, but you'll understand better if you watch this. Spirit energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and humans. Not only living things, makes it possible to form planets. And if that spirit energy were to disappear, gosh, it's haunting. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's like I said earlier, they're literally taking the souls of, like the Mako energy is literally taking the souls of people to fuel, like, to basically, like, turn on the lights and use your, like, microwave. It's horrifying, truly utterly horrifying. And yet, it's one of those things where I feel like in real life, if we were like, yo, wait a minute, like, I don't know, like, coal and gasoline, obviously, so like, we know that oil and stuff like that comes from decomposing, like, bones and things like that, right? In a way, it's using the living and stuff like that, but we're always like, whoa, you know, it's like from freaking, like, dinosaurs and prehistoric times and things like that, right? But I have no doubt that it was like, oh no, the oil is actually just straight up the souls of living people. But there would still be discussion of like, well, you know, once people die, you know, they gotta make room for the people who are still here. You know what I mean? And that's just part of the process. You know, it's all very natural, actually. Ugh, it's just awful to think about. These are the basics of the study of the planet life. If spirit energy disappears, our planet will die. Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. That's another thing, too. The idea that it's that energy that's, one, keeping the entire planet alive, but also it's that energy is what allows people in this world to even continue their own existence. Like, without it, nobody new can be made, nobody new can be born, and that, like, would literally just creates an extinction event. You're talking about Mako energy, right? Every day, Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy is compressed into reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up, thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet. I kind of like how that hard cuts. The story of the planets and those who lived within them. If you want to know more, then you must listen to the words of the elders. Well, now we can... It says, it appears the planet is in pain somehow. Return to the campfire outside, speak to everyone, lastly to Red. Form a party and follow Bugenhagen to the hall with a large steel door. Except we don't do that. We're gonna be going to Fort Condor, but for now, we head out to reunite with everybody. This way? This place always left me, it's always felt a little maze-like to me. Here, our last opportunity to save in case we mess up, but just to be extra careful, I'll save in a whole other one. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Suddenly things feel a little, intense. This is nice, though. This is nice, all of us sitting on the campfire. I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things. About the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. But we're here for you, right? I know, but I'm the only Cetra. Cloud freaking doing boy things, just being like, well, I mean we're all with you. Obviously all of us are present for you, ma'am. Does that mean we can't help? Oh no, I'm sad. Cloud. Vampires are funny, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago... It's nothing. No, forget it. I'm afraid to ask. What is it? It feels like you're going far away. You really are you, right? That's where we're leaving that? That's horrifying. That line really always stuck with me. I feel like you're going really far away soon. But then, I don't know where she leaves it on, and then Cloud doesn't respond to anything, but like, you're really you, right? And it's like, why are you asking me this? Hey, Feel Barrett. Cosmo Canyon. This is where Avalanche was born. A promised my guys someday, when we saved the planet from Shinra, that we'd all come to Cosmo Canyon and celebrate. Big, Swedge, Jesse. Oh. Now they're all gone. Died for the planet. Really? Save the planet? We all hate the Shinra. But is it right to go on? Will they ever forgive me? Right now, I really don't know. But I do know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice or revenge or whatever. I don't care. Avalanche is born again. I mean, well, you know, it even calls into question our use of materia, and I mentioned that a couple parts ago, but like, the materia is what happens when Mako energy gets condensed, right, into like a physical form. But Mako energy is literally pulled out of the life stream, and it's people. It's all people. Long ago, I was still very small. We were all around this flame. No, never mind. What happened? It's about my parents. When I talk about my mother, I am full of pride and joy, and that's fine. When I think of my father, my heart is filled of anger. You really can't forgive your father? You know, that line from Red, I can really relate to that. Yeah, it can be hard. Well, me with my father, I feel like we're related by blood only, and that's about it. It's like I don't even really consider him my dad. He's just sort of the other one, you know? He's just sort of that guy. We can't forgive your father. Of course, he left Mother for dead. When the Gi tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving Mother and the people of the canyon. Come, Nanaki. There's something you should see. The place may be dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other person come with us? Oh yeah, Red's gotta be there. I'm feeling like, well, so we suited up. Who did we suit up? I feel like we suited up Barrett for this, huh? We can roll. We can roll with the boys, right? There really is no narratively poignant moment to have Yuffie in the part. Well, until a bit later. I wonder what he wants to show him. Maybe it's material that's been passed down for generations. Oh, I was going to... dang, I didn't get to talk to everybody. Hold on. Dangerous, count me out. Come here, Kate Sith. No, okay, that's fine. You want to be out, then you're out. I wonder what he wants to show Red. Can I go too? Oh. Well, now I kind of feel like we should have Tifa come along. But Tifa, I had you and Eris out. You guys are already, like, ahead. You're, like, 2 levels ahead of Yuffie. Nah, sorry. We gotta do it for the boys. Everybody should be decked out enough, right? Yeah, we're good. We'll be fine. What specifically do you have, Red? You should have the enemy material, right? Yeah, steel. Yeah. Cool. So now what we do is we don't go and follow Bugenhagen. Now we leave to go to Fort Condor. I think it's hilarious they let you do this. We're gonna save just to make sure. Hold on, is the world actually like approaching sunset right now? Oh, it is actually, yeah. That's a nice touch. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to enter this. We want to drive away, and then we need to go all the way back to Fort Condor, which means going across the ocean, doing all the stuff. What the heck are these guys? Oh, well, Beta kills him. I know. Beta is the true equalizer in this game. Cloud is level 27. Cloud has gotten so much extra like time, both with everybody and apart from everybody, grinding freaking experience while I was going and getting stuff. It's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna head all the way back over there. All the way back over there. And then I'm gonna come all the way back. And I will see you in a bit. Okay, hold on. Here's a weird thing. Yuffie's 23. She was 22 last time I checked. Okay, so hold on. Oh, so I think other characters must still be getting experience. They must just be getting reduced experience. Surely their materia doesn't get anything though, I'm assuming. That's good to know. Nice, that's actually super nice, in my opinion. Okay, cool. See you in a bit. So I wanted to come here and check this part out, because this is where apparently you can run into those like kind of hard enemies. I have been told from Absolute Steve that you need to make sure everybody's fully healed up for this. Let's see. Hey, civilians, out of our training. Yeah, so they're training here, but then what you can do is you can go to this lever and sound the alarm. Which is really, really funny. Oh, and now that the alarm sound, yeah, we run into fights with things? This must be the death machine. Oh, 100 needles. That did more than 100 damage. Is that how it's supposed to work? Is that how that works? I feel like that's not right. So it said that you have to use beta a couple times. Like 2-ish times. You could probably sprinkle some other things in there and be fine. Oh, 980 AP. Wow. That is a lot of AP. Which is double AP. If you have it on the right things. Which I keep forgetting and putting the wrong things in the wrong places. I mean, you know, got my summon materia in my double AP slots. Well, because it doesn't have any connectors, which makes it kind of tough. Okay, well, it's like ultimately, even though it's not going, I mean, I get more AP into this, which isn't bad, right? Having the, yeah, it just makes more sense this way. Yeah, put poison in there, sure. Enemy skill just doesn't need to be in there at all. And then, yeah, honestly, the all should just be like that. Even though, again, the all isn't doing anything here, right? But just to get the AP from being in the double slot, so that maybe at some point we can sell one of these for like 1.4 million gil, you know? It says that, but it says you would need 150 battles here. And they give you good experience though, and some decent money, and obviously some great AP. But you know, if you look at how much an all materia is, right? In order to upgrade this one next, you need 3,600 AP. We would be getting 160-ish per battle, which it's not bad. It's just not amazing, you know? Is the thing. Oh yeah, we did. But this one does double. Oh, we'll hang on to it for now. I will be switching people back to their new upgrades, considering how much money I spent on those things. You're darn right I'm going to do that. Oh. But I did get you a silver armlet, Barrett, so there you go. I'll have to make sure to give everybody else that as well. I think, you know... Yeah, I'll go like this for now. Let's go see if we can fight the other guy. So there's the death machine, then there's a slalom. Or slaloms. Oh, these guys, I think. My assumption is that that's what I'm looking at here. Well, that killed one. Oh! Oh, good heavens. That was a lot of damage. Oh yeah, okay, we can kill them quickly, but yeah, they do some freaking nasty damage. Oh, wow. So 1,400 experience, which is a lot of experience. Holy crud. And then 140, so that means 280. If we get more fights with those guys, that is a lot of AP. Holy crud. That is not a small number. That is a big number. Okay, well, you know what? That's good to know. That's good to know about. Good training spot. I'm not sitting here to grind out stuff right now, though. That would just be a lot of fights. It'd be a lot of, it would be an incredible amount of fights. I'm just looking to go to Fort Condor. Thanks anyways, though. So we're here, so, you know, 5th verse, same as the first. I'm going to, cheese this Fort Condor thing, speed through it really fast, and I'll see you at the end of it. So, no worries. You won't be missing much. I am gonna take a free sleep, though, because that's just nice. That was like the fastest one. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, that was good. Shinra's troops will be back. Be sure and scout the area well. We don't know when they'll attack again. You have 4 allies left. Here's 800 gil. Oh yeah, I just found this now on the battlefield. Maybe it'll come in handy for you guys. Received. Okay, so this is actually apparently a mistranslation or a misspelling here. It's not 5 potions. We got 5 high potions, which is good. High potions give us 500 HP. We have 43 of them currently, though. I didn't realize how many we had. Holy crud. If I could get that many ethers, okay. But now that we've done that, I think we literally just head right back. Let's see. Talk to Bugenhagen and climb down the ropes until you reach the cave of the Gi. Yep. Yep. Welp. Now we... Yeah, now we just gotta go straight back. That's it. Okay. I will see you when I see you. Oh my gosh, we're back. We're done. So I took a slight detour. If you look at our gil down there, we got 29,000 gil. I stopped over by the desert and sort of ran around a bit until I found a couple of cactuars. I actually found them both not too far apart, so not bad if I say so myself. And now we can finally continue on. Holy crap, first I'm gonna go hit the freaking inn because yeesh, got screwed up a little bit. I think now that that's done, too, that little venture's done, I think I will actually finally give Barrett this and then reconsider. Okay, all time, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah? Sure. All poison. Much better. Ramu on the... Why is Ramu on the... yeah. Just feel like... I would like for you to have a summon. I haven't really been using summons often, but I would like for you to have a summon, Red. If that's something that you'd be into. You know what I mean? But you having all the store is too good. Is it one of these? Fine. Ramu will just get double AP. Screw it. Whatever. Have fire. You fiend. Okay. think that's good. Gonna hit up the inn. Bugenhagen, come back. Oh wait, was the inn actually down there though? Oh, the inn might have been down. The inn was down there, huh? Oopsies. We're running back. ×3 speed. I keep saying it, but honestly, ×3 speed is an absolute godsend. Is it up here? Oh no, this was the item shop. Right. No. So the inn was back up there, wasn't it? Oopsies. Oh no, it's right here. It's right here. It's really easy to miss that though. Is the thing. Have a great dream of the stars. I would love to have a great dream about the stars, but I feel like any dreams these characters would be having about space and time and existence at this point would be cursed, because they have cursed knowledge now. Alright boys, we ready? Let's freaking head out. Freaking, these boys got beefy too. Freaking level 25 on each? Let's go check everybody else actually. Now that I've been made aware that people do get some experience even when they're not in the party. Can I come too? 25, 25, 24, 24. Okay, so Kate, Sith, and Yuffie are behind, but everybody's actually keeping up, which is great. That's actually great to know. It's good to know. Cloud has spiked up like nobody's business though, which is super funny. Okay, so we're heading back up there. If this is the part that I remember this is like another one of my like favorite moments in the whole game. I mean, the game. This is one of those games where it's like every time you make it to the next part of the story, you could very easily and justifiably say, oh, hey, look, it's my favorite part of the game. Especially in this first disc, you know, when you consider... At first it seems like when they say, oh yeah, Rebirth is going to end at the big moment at the end of disc 1. That at first I'm like, that doesn't sound right, because there's so much game left after that. But if you actually line up every single thing that happens in disc 1, that is so much video game, especially since they're translating the map into an open world explorable area. It's so much, dude. It's so much. Are we all set? Yeah. Shall we go? Bugenhagen's such a weird character, because if you ever noticed, he's like a tiny floating old man. I don't know what the heck he is. All right, come in. Okay, you lead the way, Grandpa. What, are you crazy? It's dangerous in there, I told you that. You want an old man like me to go first? I'll be right behind you. Hi, Captain. Okay, so now this is actually an area that has fiends in it. Barrett, what materia do you have? You have a summon. Cover, manipulate, sense. So, because my thought is... Oh, yeah, because we have some good things. Cloud, what do you have? You have the champion's belt. That's yours. So we have like the Fury Ring, right? Automatically puts you in Berserk at the beginning of the battle. Berserk actually raises your attack to 150% of its up to 150% of its normal it's your normal attack. However, when you're in Berserk, you can only attack. So you could, if you were having one of your characters just have like no materia, except for like passive materia that acts automatically, right? Like for instance, if you had the other weapons for other characters, like the one that Aerith had, right, where it had no materia slots, it was just a high damage weapon. You could design a character around having the Fury Ring on and just attacking. But again, literally that's all they can do. So like Like, even the yellow materia, the other abilities and stuff, you would not be able to do. You could gain benefits from materia, any materia you have equipped, right? Like if you have elemental on one, you'll still gain all the benefits of having the materia on, and the drawbacks. But, yeah, it makes me... It's tempting. It is tempting. But I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna work. And I mean, oh geez, if you had the freaking champion belt on that character, they had freaking that much power and vitality again, they're just running in, like, smacking people over the head. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Somebody's gotta have the sprint shoes, though. Barry, do I want you to have plus 10 strength or plus 10 vitality? Probably plus 10 vitality. But the bolt ring nullifies lightning attacks. Just outright, which is amazing, but it's also situational, to be fair. So, yeah. Okay, now the thing says, climb down the ropes until you reach the Cave of the Gi. The undead roam this cave, many of which cast Death Sentence, an enemy skill that brings a time of 60 seconds above the inflicted target, dealing death as it runs out. Try and learn it on your enemy skill materia. While on the subject of enemy skills, take note that Frog Song works wonders around here. Good to know. Okay, so I want to make sure that we don't miss anything. But also, we want to get Death Sentence. Ooh, music's cutting out. Oh, jeez. It's a little spooky down here. Okay. Things are not well. So first things first, I guess we're going to be keeping an eye out for, oh, it just says many of the enemies cast Death Sentence. So we'll try to get that on both of our characters. Okay. Third cave, it's on your left as you pass by. Breaking the rock opens a secret entrance that leads to the next part of the cave. Interesting. Not on Barrett. So the problem is, so yeah, when you have Death Sentence on, you need to, like, end the fight quickly, or else people will die. But we need that to be on our two other characters. But, I mean, we're going to be wandering around this cave for a bit, so it's not too worrisome. And thankfully, in this game, which is very nice and very rare for RPGs, the status effects don't carry over. Which is great. So it says if you break all these open, you get into a fight. I'm just going to do it anyways. Ooh. Ghouls. Oh, hold on. So, is the same thing in, like, in other Final Fantasy games with undead enemies, you cast, like, Life and Cure and they get damaged? Missed. These guys just seem to know Skewer. Dang, Barrett. Oh, Barrett's new gun actually looks wild. That's fun. Funny looking rock. Are these supposed to be like tombs? Wait, just am I grave robbing right now? Did one of these guys die in one hit? That can't be right. Oh, there it is. No, not on Barret. Not. What did these people have against Barret? I don't understand. Now, I'm hoping all they have to do is cast it on a character. I'm pretty sure that's the only prerequisite. Odd-shaped rock. Break it open. Oh. Interesting. Let's see. Oh. Everyone here is a ghost of the Gi tribe, killed in a certain battle. A certain battle? The vengeful spirits of the Gi didn't disappear. Couldn't return to the live stream. We still have far to go. That's, awful. It's pretty terrible, Bugenhagen. I don't know why you've brought me here. Okay, well, let's wait for this guy to cast Death Sentence at least once. Let's try to get him to cast Death Sentence by making him do it. Oh, yeah. Manipulated sneaky step. There we go. Wow, manipulate's pretty freaking good for this. Oh, nothing to steal, really. Cool. Well, this just like got knocked it out of the park already. And then Cloud says, "Screw you." Hold on. So can we cast Death Sentence and it actually will be like effective against an enemy? Like they'll die in 3 hits? I mean, not 3 hits. They'll die in 60 seconds. Actually, though. That seems kind of crazy. Yeah, okay. It's horrifying that this is what happens when people can't return to the live stream, though, when you think about it. And wow, and even an enemy finally used it out of their own free will again, and they just put it on Barret. I truly don't understand. Nice. Matcha Magic is not clear. Like, it's not like cleaning house fully like it was earlier, but you know, it's pumping out some damage. Dang, so, yeah, oh yeah, Red also got Lunatic High, which casts haste and raises the defense percent of all allies, which is really good. Attacks and drains the HP and MP from one opponent. That's cool, but I don't know, for now I feel like Lunatic High is still a really cool thing to just have. Yeah, I mean, these fights aren't, obviously I'm not going to speed my way through boss fights and things like that, but when we're in areas with a bunch of random encounters, it's like, yeah, I can speed up the process a little bit. There's no harm in that. So there's nothing else going on here? Well, it said the next area, so I guess we just move on. Okay, so there's lava. Oh, and then it says we have to be careful of the gold substance. Because if we touch it... Ow. Ow. It deals actual damage. Oh my gosh, it deals a lot of damage. What the crud? Okay. Yeah, we slip on it. Don't know how I was going to avoid that. But whatever. Added effect materia. Ooh, this materia. Okay, so, yeah. Absolute Steve says, again, this is good, so I know exactly how it works, because before when I played the game, I kind of just assumed, I would kind of just like piece it together in my mind, I would look some things up. Absolute Steve says it works similar in the elemental materia works, except that you can now pair status effects into your weapon and armor, which is actually very good. Oh, I'm sorry, if you run over the golden goo, we have to go over, but we have to walk over, which I can do, actually, if I use the D-pad. I walk instead of run, which is good to know. So yeah, elemental one just takes it and, like, your weapon will deal that damage, the damage of the thing that you have attached to it. But added effect actually takes the status effect that thing would apply, and then applies that to people when you attack them, which can be pretty cool. And there might be a way for us to make use of that, actually. Don't know how effective it would be on the enemies here, since they seem to apply poison and whatnot. But at the moment, let's see, materia. Yeah, added effect, poison. Yeah, nothing else going on. Cool. Barrett may be able to poison people by shooting them now, which I think is pretty neat. And again, right, like, you could put the Fury Ring on Barrett, right? You could remove anything usable from Barrett, put the Fury Ring on him. He'll just be attacking, and then his attacks will just be attempting to apply poison the whole time. He won't be able to use poison, but he'll be attacking and trying to apply poison the whole time. And man, if you had another one, like an elemental thing on, I don't know if the elemental and added effects and things like that, if that stacks or not. I'm not sure. But let's pretend it does. I'll put this in Cloud's thing just so he has something going on up here. That should be up here anyways. Alrighty. It can also go into your armor as well, I guess, to protect you from the status effect as well, which is good to know. Okay, so we don't run here. We walk here. Nothing to do here? Not bad. We could save a bit on MP. The enemies here are not that bad at all. I'm getting a lot more money too. Oh, we go up here? Oh, we certainly do. Okay, let's clear them out a little fast. Nice. Sometimes you just gotta say screw it. Dang, tons of experience. Okay, so what do we got down here? Black M phone. Oh yes, for my favorite character. You know, it's funny, they give you Kate Sith and then they make sure to give you a lot of stuff for Kate Sith. Because they're like, hey, you should check him out. He's pretty cool. Dang, you barely one-shot that guy? Did Cloud do 300 damage with Monster Magic? Jeez. My characters are a little strong right now, I think. And Ether. I'll take that. Oh, the guide also says, Absolute Steve, tip, number 20 million. The enemies here are apparently very effective against Frog Song. Oh, not very effective. Frog Song is very effective against the enemies here. That's the sentence. Which is good to know. Let's see. It says, get the info and get the ether. Intersection 5 tunnels. Things are simpler than they seem. The middle tunnel is a dead end. The 2 outermost tunnels are connected. This leaves 1 tunnel on the left and the right, with 1 on the right being optional. It leads to a chest with the next potion. Nice. But you'll have to battle a tough creature called Stinger as you destroy its web. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to stingers. While their Sting Bomb attack deals enormous amounts of damage, scary, casting Frog Song on the semi-boss enemies will render them completely harmless. Otherwise, poison is a decent alternative. Cool. I'll do both. Why not both? Yeah, there's a lot of enemies and stuff like that that are sort of like semi-bosses. Where they kind of, oh, that thing seems to be ticking pretty quickly. Is it because Red has haste on himself? Is that how that works? I don't remember it ticking that fast on other characters. Wow, kill him. Somebody kill him. Bugenhagen? As you can see, this cave leads back to Cosmo Canyon. Even though the Gi outnumbered us, they could not attack through here because the passage is too narrow. Let's move on. It's funny, when you meet Red and you interact with him up till this point, right? He doesn't come across as the equivalent of like a 15 or 16-year-old, right? Like he comes across as like a grown man. He seems to be mature, right? He seems to be pretty thoughtful. But it's funny, when he interacts with Bugenhagen, you can start to see, or thinks about like, or talks about like his parents and things like that. You can start to see that come out of him, like the youthfulness come out of him a bit in his disposition. So it says the one on the far left, far right. But it says that the one on the far right is optional. And we'll fight this creature. What condition are we in? But we can use Frog Song, evidently. Oi! We're all poisoned, and they stunned Red. Jeez. Not bad if I say so myself. Cloud's level 30, that's crazy. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, these two are the ones that are connected? Did I misread this? It says the 2 outermost tunnels are connected. Oh, oopsies. Leaves the one on the left, one on the right. Okay, the way it was worded was weird. Oh. Oh, while in the desert too, when I was going looking for cactuars. Oh. I was also I also nabbed some turbo ethers and normal ethers from some big worms. Yeah, you can either steal a turbo ether from them, or sometimes they drop just a normal ether too, which is pretty good. So this one is the one on the right. Oh. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that, I don't think. I find this to be kind of upsetting. I'm not a fan. But we can make him small, and now he's a tiny frog and he's asleep. Maybe even poisoned. And now he does 14 damage. That's pretty funny. Yeah, real talk? Awful to look at. Like, truly, actually horrifying. Oh, dang, looks like for the boss at the end of this place, it's suggesting that you have defense for fire, but the fire ring's sitting on a party member that I did not bring. Probably should have taken that off, because the fire ring's pretty freaking good. Same as the bolt ring, right? Oh well. Okay, so now we go on the one on the left. I think we just annihilate this guy. Yeah, wasn't too bad. So the one on the left is the one to go? Oh yeah. Rabbit gouge? Ugh. I really don't like it. I really don't think they're cool at all. I mean, no, they actually look amazing. They're just like, I don't know, they evoke pure. I don't mind spiders. I'm not like afraid of spiders in like a phobia kind of way, right? But something about ones that have like really like long, thin, spindly legs and tiny little bodies, like that imagery specifically, I find a little upsetting. Nice. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Apparently they do a lot of damage, but Frog Song really does just kind of makes quick work of them, huh? Okay, last path. Hello, left of the seam. Walk through the cave. Down here? Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. Fairy ring. What does fairy ring do? Protects against poison and darkness. Not bad. All things considered. Bless you, Beta. Going back and just getting at least Beta was more than worth it. Like, holy crud. Now, hold on. I think I see where this is going. And the sleep works on him too. Yo, why is Barrett so? Ooh, Barrett got hit by something, and I did not. I was not paying attention, I guess. Oh, and ooh, you know what? Huh? We went and grinded some of these. Red, you were with us for that. You deserve some of that. And then we have a million high potions, so I'll just use some of these too. Wow, potions do nothing anymore. Holy crud. What? Nice. Cloud does some nasty damage. It's because of that freaking champion's belt. Getting that champion's belt was so worth it. Oh, wow. Oh. Well, that is convenient. It's like nothing happened at all. Okay, now it says prepare yourself to... Oh, we don't even have Elemental. Elemental is sitting on some a different party member as well. So, oh well. Now it says that it's weak. This thing is going to be weak against holy and restorative magic. So we will. I'm not too worried. I mean, we haven't really had a problem with any bosses or anything so far, right? There's going to be some. Oh, interesting. There's going to be another thing in the fight. So the main thing is going to be weak against holy, which we don't have in the restorative magic. The other thing is going to be weak against holy and wind. Wind. Choco-Mog. Choco-Mog only has one thing that counts. I mean, it counts as wind as an element, right? But otherwise, it just has one thing that's wind related. Well, we roll. This warrior went through the cave all alone, fighting attackers one after the other. Grandpa, that warrior. We're almost there. Gosh, I love this little storyline. Ooh. Crud, wait a minute. The way this lines up, that means that we get to do this too? Oh yeah, because you get every single party member. I mean, no, if you're going to the end of Disc 1, there's so much stuff. Rebirth is going to be like a 100-hour game. At like minimum, like casually even. It's gonna be like 100, like 60 to 100 hours minimum in a casual playthrough. And then if you try to do all the stuff in it, it's gonna be like, I don't know, 2 years long? 2 whole years? Genuinely, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. Grandpa, is he? After death, the ghosts of the Gi, like stagnant air. This can't be. Oh. Yeah, this isn't great. Let's do... How about we do some big guard? Cloud, I want you to just attack a thing. Barrett, I want you to... Well, no, we're all gonna get haste on us in a moment. I don't know what I want you to do, Barrett. I guess shoot this thing. Oh, I shouldn't have used... Oh, well, it's Cure All, so it's going to cure the fire, so it'll only hurt the main guy, actually. Oh, the fires are using fire on themselves. I was wondering why I haven't been taking any damage. Oh, 800 damage to the freaking other guy, though. Take over? Excuse me? Oh no, don't do that, though. Did it even work? Oh, it's like lighting Barret on fire from like the inside? That's not cool. Big Goat is such a great defensive ability. I like the way this guy looks, though. 0 damage? Whoa, okay. Duly noted. Well, a new Fio. It doesn't really matter, though. Surprised Barret doesn't have any level 2 limits, does he yet? Kinda weird. What'd he take? Did he take my MP? That would be messed up. Ow. Nice. A wiser staff. Well, I guess if he had killed the flames, they would have dropped Phoenix Downs, but nah, that's fine. Let's see. It's going to say we need to grab the gravity materia after battle and exit to the north. Thank you, Cloud. Because of you, we survived. Nanaki, you have grown strong too. Oh yeah? Now I know that it wasn't a mistake bringing you here. Come, I have something I want to show you right over here. Gravity, wow. That's a whole other thing to worry about now. Now if we have elemental, and then we have gravity on, and somebody's susceptible to gravity, how does that work? Does gravity count as a status? No, it's not a status effect. So I'm assuming it just counts as, Questions. That wasn't a very hard boss fight at all, though, to be honest. Then again, we are extremely strong right now. This freaking song. This is the warrior who fought against the Gi. It kept them from taking even one step into Cosmo Canyon. I like how the song that plays here, which I'm pretty sure is like Red's theme, right? It's got the Cosmo Canyon theme in it. He was never able to return to town. Look, Nanaki, look at your father, at the warrior Seto. Ooh, it's kind of hitting me a little bit. I don't know. Oof. You never know when you replay stuff what parts are gonna get you the second time around. I don't know. It's just such a nice, really cool shot too. This whole little storyline is really interesting. It's very well done. Seto continued to fight the Gi tribe here to protect this canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body to stone. Even after they all ran away, Seto continued to protect us. And he continues to protect us even now. You thought that he was a coward and ran away, but he alone risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. That is your father, Seto. Did Mother know? She knew. The two of them made me promise to keep this cave shut. They asked me to seal it myself, not to tell a soul. They said we should forget about this cave. I don't know, I feel like I'm such a sucker for the one-man stand storylines where it's just one person versus like impossible odds, and yet they somehow still do it. Gets me every single time. Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone? Oh, I like Barrett taking one last look. Nanaki, I want you to continue your journey with Cloud and the others. Listen, Nanaki. Cloud says they are trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. I like how from the moment you meet Bugenhagen, there is no... He makes himself known entirely that he's like, no, the planet's going to die. It's probably going to die soon, and it's truly there's nothing we can do to stop it. And from what I understand, that's what Final Fantasy VII Advent Children is kind of about, the fact that they saved the day, but humanity is still in decline, the planet's still dying, and it's like, you know, you get to the end of this game and it's like, well, everything's kind of still, you still did good and you still did your best, but there were so many problems that were already so far gone before the game even starts that you couldn't possibly have hoped to fix. And you don't. And you essentially don't. It's like whatever's going to happen to the world is what's going to happen to it now. All you can kind of do is sit by and do your best in the meantime. This game doesn't mince words. This game doesn't give you your happily ever after of sorts. For even if they stop every reactor on the planet, it's only going to postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish. But Nanaki, I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking if there was anything we could do as a part of the planet, something to help a planet already in misery, no matter what happens. Isn't it important to try? Yeah, I think so. You sing it again. You know how it ends, but you sing it again as if it'll be different this time. That's from the musical Hadestown. If you haven't seen it, you should really check it out because it's amazing. But that's sort of the sentiment they end on, is that, you know, the song you're singing may be a sad song, but you sing it again, even though you know how it ends. You sing it as if it'll be different this time. I like how, yeah, Buchenhagen comes across as very cynical, rightfully so. I mean, like, there's no reason to really look at this world and think that, like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna be able to make a big important change, right? Like, no. It's... there's not much hope. Too many people have ensured at this point that there's not much hope for fixing anything. But it's like, what can you do for something that's already on its way out? It's like, well, you can try. They can take a lot away, but they can't take away your ability to try. Am I just wishing against fate? I'm too old to do anything about it. This year I'll be 130. That is why, Nanaki, you must go with them, for my sake. I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive to show you. Yeah, but don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you. Well, I've had a long life. You must live. I'll see to it. I'll see to what's happening to the planet. I'll come back to tell you. Nanaki. I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll come back a warrior true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa. Oh, no, not this. I forgot about this, too. Ugh. That's a lot. That's messed up. Even in essentially death, he's still crying in the afterlife. It's like, ugh. From hearing his son be so proud of him, it's like, ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm a wreck right now. You know, it was bound to happen eventually, right? Like, what? I just didn't know what part was gonna get me. I didn't expect it to be this part, but you know, this part always did stick out in my mind. When I think back on this game and I think back of all the moments, right, along the way, this is like a really big one. It's really cool. It made me really love Red, like, as a character. Be strong, everybody, be strong. Shall we get going? So this is it, Red 13. That's just the way it goes. It came in handy at times. Hey, Red didn't just come in handy. Red kicked some butt. Okay, Barrett, you gotta sit this one out, bud, I think you gotta sit this one out. Let's get some punchy, kicky girls in here. Come, Yuffie. Enter my back pocket. Oh. Okay. Oh, you'll find the buggy has been repaired if it broke down earlier. Oh, okay, so the buggy was supposed to, if you drove close enough, it was going to break down, and then throughout all of this, you were stuck here while it got repaired, essentially. That's interesting, okay. Now it says, after finishing Cave of the Gi, return to Fort Condor to do another battle. And it's another freaking 5 eye potions. Good heavens. Oh, weird. It says, after the buggy has been fixed, if you got it fixed, repeatedly talk to the mechanic who fixed it, and you'll get the option of giving him 1,000 gil. Doing so will prompt him to tell you the secret location of the elixir you already found by using this guide. Huh. But this is another, this is another way, was what they meant to say. This is another way of getting to know this. Interesting. Well, no use worrying about that. I suppose we are... Is there anything else to do here? Oh, well, we do need to buy that materia, huh? Oof, that was... Yeah, I had to kind of like let that wash over me a second. Well, because it's like... There's so much there, like... Hearing the story of Red's dad, like, making a final stand, and then his parents basically being like, yeah, forget everything about this, and just move on with your lives, right? Like, that's tough, right? Like, that's tough to sit through. But then, on top of that, the freaking Seto's dad's, like, petrified, the petrified statue of his dad crying upon hearing Seto speak so proudly and speak of being proud of being a son, and then Bugenhagen saying like, I think we're doomed, I don't think there's anything we can do, I have no reason to think that, I think, and he even said, he's like, he even says, right, and this is very, it speaks a lot to sort of the condition of like where we're at now as far as like the state of our planet too. It's sort of like the same sentiment of like Bugenhagen's like, if we destroyed every single reactor right now, if Cloud and his friends went and destroyed every single Shinra reactor right now, it's already too late. It wouldn't be enough. We're already too far gone. Too much Mako has already been used up, like permanently too. That's another thing too. When Mako when the life stream energy is used naturally, it's like somebody dies so another person can live, right? There's like an exchange of energy there, right? The Mako reactor sucks up the energy, uses it, and it's gone. It's just gone. And it's crazy because it's like essentially whatever essence whatever it's like to be in that consciousness in the life stream, essentially what happens there is you are denied an afterlife, essentially, right? Like you like there is an afterlife and people are denied an afterlife permanently. Like the energy is used up and then it's gone forever. It's incredibly disturbing. But then Bugenhagen, after laying that out, says, if we destroyed every reactor, it wouldn't be soon enough. If you stopped Sephiroth, it wouldn't be enough. He's like, everything that's happening, it's already happened, we're already done, and yet, and then he stops himself and he says, and yet, what can we possibly do? Like, isn't it up to us to do something for this planet? And if so, like, isn't it important to try, right? And that sentiment is so... It really gets you, it really digs in there a little bit. But it kind of encapsulates what the whole game's about, essentially, right? Yeah, it's just freaking... heavy stuff. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's actually heavy stuff, but I mean, it gets to me. It's like an assortment of all my favorite kinds of things in a story, and then it just freaking punches me in the stomach. Wait for me, I'm coming too. Cloud, please look after Nanaki. What happened? I think I grew up a little. That's what happened. Oh, he's off. Come back whenever you need my knowledge. Hi, Captain. Well, alright. Now that that's done, we gotta freaking go all the way back to Fort Condor. Fort Condor is my Roman Empire. Okay, to close this out, well, I looked at the footage, looked back at the footage so far. We're about at 2 hours. We actually have a pretty clean stop here, especially since the next bit's going to come with some revelations. What we need to do now is another Fort Condor fight, so I'm gonna head over there, do that, and I will see you when it's done. I'll just cut to when it's over. Also, I am going to put this new thing on Tifa, because I've been sitting on it for a while, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's a sizable enough just like change that I feel like it's worth it at this point. So, and then maybe, oh yeah, we have, forgot about this stuff. Maximum HP by 10%. I'm assuming it goes up. These go up when you level them up. But we have gravity and stuff too now. I think I might give Death Blow to Tifa as well, because she has 110% attack. So she'll have a higher chance of it actually landing, which is interesting to me. Oh, this one's got leveled up a lot. Have gravity. Sure, why not? If we can Chocobo lure Yuffie, for Pete's sake. Nonsense stuff. I'd probably give MP to... I'd probably give MP to Cloud, honestly. Cloud kinda... I'd give MP to Cloud, could give HP to Cloud too. Why not though? How much is that? That's a pretty sizable boost. That was a pretty sizable boost to MP too, jeez. Doesn't really need it though. I'll save that. Save that for when I'm feeling more tanky. Nah, let's just do it. For now. This will be not... Oh, so Tifa has the elemental. Questions. 1 sec. Yuffie. Yeah, it does give... Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to be giving people their, silver armlets too. Here's the headband, the white cape. Oh, I should probably have taken that stuff off of our friends. You know what hold on. You know what I could do? Well, no, because I have Tifa loaded out differently right now. I could, though... Elemental... Is this just fine for now? What does putting elemental with gravity on a weapon mean? Right? Does that do something? Maybe. Maybe it does more damage? Maybe it does no damage. Who's to say? We'll find out. Okay, I did it. Didn't take too long. Ooh, that was good. Bushido ships will be back, blah blah blah. 6 allies left, get some money back. Just found this on the battlefield. Might come in handy for you guys. So we got 5 more high potions. How many high potions are we sitting at this point? Jeez. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Your potions are good here. I will admit, sir. Okay, and now we're running all the way back to Cosmo Canyon. The buggy won't break down when we pass through now. I don't think. It shouldn't. That was the whole point of keeping it on the outside. So, we'll see. Okay, so something very scary almost just happened. After all that, I did all that backtracking with no saving, right? and then I ran into a bunch of basilisks, and I almost got my entire party petrified, and you don't come out of petrified unless there is somebody to use something to heal you off of it. So that was almost really bad, but only almost. A lot of little nooks and crannies over here. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm going to head back in the direction that we should be. So Absolute Steve has a perfect game note. If that's something that you're interested in, I will relay this information to you. Apparently, this is your first chance to steal Vagarisk claws from Bagrisks. Apparently it is a hard to get item, and Bagarisks themselves are fairly hard to find on their own. The green serpent-like creatures found in dirt, rocky areas, that might have actually been the Bagarisks may be the things that petrify you. If you want to have 99 of every item, then at least steal one, or if you want to get them all done out of the way now, steal 99 of them. Apparently there's something with the W item trick. There's some sort of like the W item materia. There's a trick with that later on. We'll see about that. I'll see when I get there. Yeah, but apparently you have to, if you want to steal one of these, you have to get it now. Because otherwise, it'll be locked out by the time you hit level 77, it will be locked out to you. Are we even gonna hit level 77 in this game? Let's see, your chances, hold on, it says, as a matter of fact, your chances will never be any higher than 4.23% chance of stealing a claw. And this is with a character at level 11. You'll usually steal softs from Bagarisks instead. Oh. 4.23%? What does it do? Is it like a good item? Well, whatever. We're heading north. If you want to do that, now would be the time to do that. If not, because if you're like not deranged, oh, look at this guy. Heck yeah, Diva. Nice. Yeah, if you're not an absolute psychopath, which I like to think I'm not all the time. I've done some pretty sadistic things. I did go and do all the shrines and get all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, so don't get me wrong. I am deranged in my own special little way. I did go get all the photographs of every character in Wind Waker. So again, don't get me wrong. Oh, this should look very familiar to us. The mountain range in particular is fairly easy to spot. Oh look, it's Tifa and Cloud's hometown, in perfect pristine condition. What? This was all burnt down, wasn't it? I thought so. Then why... My house is still here too. What the... I'm not lying. I remember the intense heat of the flames. Well, Tifa, you were there too. Maybe Tifa never saw the town afterwards? Maybe Tifa never saw the town afterwards. Yeah. Maybe she only... Interesting. Yeah, maybe she only... heard about what happened afterwards. But Cloud was the only one who would have seen it firsthand, maybe, out of the bunch. And yet, here we are. It's sitting here in perfect, pristine condition. I'm sure that's going to be just fine. And I'm sure that's going to be just fine next time. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. If you enjoy anything on this channel, you should be doing that. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have done, or will be doing. Me and my friend, we made a game for Donkey's Big Mode Game Jam, who he's currently streaming the games right now. I don't know if he's played ours yet. Doesn't seem like he yet. Or maybe he won't, because he's only streaming it for 3 days, and there's like 500 entries. Fair enough. But yeah, our game is called Hell Factory Cross. I'll provide a link in the description down below. You can check that out. Let us know what you think in the comments on itch.io. Yeah, of course, be kind, keeping in mind that, you know, the game, we made it, we had 2.5 weeks to make it. A whole game. Not like a whole game, but like a game, which is hard. It's hard to make a game in years. So, you know, keep that in mind. Be kind. Or not. That's your that's not your prerogative, you know, it's whatever. And me and my friend are still making, we're making another game, full-fledged game. Years process on this one, potentially. If you are at all interested in supporting me and my friend in our game-making endeavors, and you can support us by supporting these videos, anything else on this channel, supporting their streams, and most of all, supporting the Patreon. With that, until next time, don't forget to be kind. Don't be afraid to change your mind. See you next time. Freaking, I don't know, dude. This moment? Oh man, this is why I'm really glad to see this again, because it's putting into perspective all of the insane moments we're going to get. We're going to get that entire section in Cosmo Canyon. We're gonna get Rocket Town with Sid. We're gonna get freaking this reveal that Nibelheim is standing and untouched. Like, oh, we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get the mansion in Nibelheim too. That's what we're doing next. Jeez. And then the more you think back to places that we've been and things that we've done, the more you start to realize the whole Midgar Zolom, even after Calm, like the Midgar Zolom is going to be an entire moment, I bet, an entire level and like section of the game, and probably a huge boss fight. Maybe it'll even work the same way. You can't or you shouldn't try to beat it at first, and then you have to come back and beat it later. Who knows? And then running into Sephiroth on the ship, Junon and Junon Harbor. All of the pretending to be a soldier stuff, that's going to be an entire ordeal. The gold saucer on top of that, the gold saucer alone is like the amount of stuff that has to be in there, and the amount of stuff that you have to be able to do in there. Crazy. How are they gonna fit this all into a game? How are they doing it? I don't understand. Well, everything with time. All will be revealed eventually.